should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me away. You understand? There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
Sorry about that, y'all, but money must call. Okay. But anyway, I'm done, y'all. I'm back. And if somebody else come in, y'all know what it is. I'm just y'all already know. I told y'all from the very get-go that if somebody comes in to get some services, y'all know I'm stopping. I'm stopping what I'm doing because it's necessary. Okay, I gotta make my bread and butter. Now, now could I've stayed on? I probably could have stayed on to make that sale, but I thought it'd been rude for y'all, and I thought it'd been rude for that person. So right. So let's go ahead and get started. Y'all already know what the deal is. Let's go ahead and share. So we were talking my jazzy life. We're gonna look at this and we're gonna start talking about the oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna segue into Jasmine's new video. I just that video. I tried to get through that video the other day, yesterday, but it was just too appalling for me. It was just too. It was just not cool, right? Um, the government shutdown affected my foods. Oh my god. Yeah, I just don't. Girl, go get you a job. I just it gets on my nerves. It be the same old same. I swear to God. Here she go messing around with Philip again. You know, try to save face. I don't want to hear nothing about her losing herself and
If you are selling life insurance and you're not doing this, you are absolutely insane. The biggest opportunity in the insurance industry today, which
I see my cinnamon stick. This is just the most weirdest, bizarrest thing that she would come live like this.
The only concern I had was like, there's nobody else here. What if I close my eyes and I don't wake up? And then like I was like looking.
Then you're dead. I mean, then you're unalived. I mean, I don't understand why she's talking about the stuff that she's talking about, because at the end of the day, I mean, if you close your eyes and you don't wake up, then you're unalived. I mean, I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but I don't like it when people say that. I don't like it when people tell me, what if I die? You know, what if I'm unalive, or if I don't make it? I mean, like, you're gone then. I mean, what can I do? I mean, you're gone. There's nothing I can do about that, right? You know, what does she want us to do? I don't understand. I don't like that pity party energy, right? She's always having some type of pity party.
For my, what is it called? Blood pressure cuff thingy. And so I found it, but it was dead. So I took the batteries out of my scale. And
But Jasmine, you don't think all those energy drinks that you're taking and all the other stuff that you're doing, you don't think that that's causing you to be ill? You don't think that's not affecting your life? I mean, you don't think that all the stuff that you and all the food that you're eating is not affecting your life, really, dear?
I used it and I noticed my blood pressure was a little high, but I also was irritated today because it was so much going on, and people stress me out to the max, and they like to say hurtful stuff, and I don't even want to go there and think about it because
so it's everybody else's fault that you got stressed out. So it's everybody else's fault, Jasmine. So when is it not your fault? So you don't think that sometimes your eating habits can trigger that? You don't think the fact that you don't even have your children enough to be stressed out?
it's gonna piss me off even more because I can't stand his ass. But I was so angry. But
You can't stand Philip, girl. Then why are you always in Philip's and Hannah's business if it's like that? I'm just trying to figure that out. I'm just trying to figure it out. I think you're just trying to save face. Oh, I was looking for my lighter. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't understand that 1 minute you and Philip are cool, next minute you hate him, you can't stand him. It's like, girl, that's why I feel like y'all still together, because y'all still dealing with each other, because that's the only way somebody talk about that. Like, I don't talk about, oh, I can't stand my ex-husband. I can't stand my high school sweetheart. I don't say stuff like that. I just keep it moving. We don't even, I don't have a, I can't stand him. And, nobody from my past can come around me and irritate me and piss me off. You understand what I'm saying? I just, it is what it is, right? We're not together anymore. So they can't irritate me. I don't have enough room in my life to be irritated by them. You know what I'm saying? Unless when it come to money. You know what I mean? Unless they trying to screw me over some money, but we don't have any money dealings. It's nothing that we have together where it would be, upsetting. You know what I mean? We have children together, but that's about it. And I'm not going to be upset by that. If something happens, we just talk and we'll go, okay, well, the child did blah, blah, blah. And they're grown, right? So it makes a difference. But what is the argument? What is the dislike? I mean, those are your children. You know that he has those children way more than you do. It's obvious, right? So what is the argument about? Okay, Jasmine, what is the argument about? Because he wouldn't get the children when you wanted him to get them. Is that what it is? But he has them all the time.
I did it. I took Kaylin to her dance and everything. It was just a whole bunch of bullshit earlier, and I let it work me up. And when I feel like it was one of the triggers, and then just saying stuff. Like, just saying.
It's always a trigger. Why is everything always a trigger for you? Why you always upset about every little single thing? That's what I'm trying to understand. Huh? Those are your children too. You have to have responsibility for them as well. Did you even get the little girl's hair done before taking her to a dance? Did you even try to pour into her a little bit?
And rude shit, bro. I hate when people try to use certain things against you, to hurt you and stuff. So I think it just triggered me, and although I was happy,
So was it Philip, or was it Legendary's father? Because that's why I would see more so that. Why don't you get on Legendary's daddy about helping you take care of him? Why are you always saying something about Philip? I'm like so over you talking about Philip. I'm so over you talking about, oh, I'm overwhelmed, I don't feel well. Why don't you get on medication to get that blood pressure together? And why don't you change your dietary? I mean, just the other day, I just was talking about you eating those neck bones. Those neck bones are not very helpful for high blood pressure. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all could act like, oh, well, pork isn't bad for you. Yes, the fuck it is. And it has killed many of us, many, I ain't gonna say us, it's killed many of it has killed many people. That's why a lot of doctors will tell you to get off pork. Hello, a real doctor, a doctor that care about your health, would tell you that.
did feel really overwhelmed today, but I took Kaylin to get her stuff and get her ready for her dance and everything.
Did you comb her hair? Did you get her hair done? Did you put lotion on her so she wouldn't walk around with ashy knees and stuff?
I felt the sensation of being overwhelmed. I felt that all through my body, but I just let it just flow. And it wasn't until
Jasmine's always talking about she overwhelmed. I just don't think you probably need to get off of YouTube. Why don't you just get you a regular job, since you are having all these heart problems and all this high blood pressure, and you're very young to be experiencing high blood pressure like this? Why don't you just change your lifestyle? Why don't you get off of here? Because obviously this is too much for you. It's the you can't take criticism. You don't want to listen to people when they try to tell you to be healthy or to love your children. Why don't you just get off of YouTube, give all of your children to their fathers, and just live your life the way that you want to? You can play all the basketball in the world that you want to play, since there's so much stress and you're so overwhelmed.
We were driving back, and I was like, let me just, I have a headache. What's going on? Maybe I need to get something.
Then you could get like a 1-bedroom apartment.
And I was like, I'm just going to get me something from Dairy Queen, something cold. I don't know. And
okay, so why would you go eat fast food? That's gonna really be like the end of all beyond. You know what I'm saying? If you are stressed out like that, then you need to talk to somebody. You need to go and check yourself into the nearest psychiatrist, to the nearest mental hospital, Jasmine. I'm serious. You need to get off of here, because every time we turn around, you're always talking about how much you're having mental issues, or you're overwhelmed, you can't handle this, and you got to get 1,000 notebooks that's still not helping you cope, right? You're working out, that's not helping you cope with your real life. You're not able to like have somebody to lean on, and you don't go out nowhere. When your children there, you look stressed out. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You need to go and talk to somebody if it's that bad. And then you need to just go ahead and get your blood, get under a doctor's care, instead of trying to go to TikTok and get help. And then you need to change your dietary. You need to change your dietary. You need to get off of meats altogether. And you need to eat vegetables. You need to increase your life with vegetables. I'm telling you, you will see a difference. Okay. And you need to stop eating so much. You eat a lot, though. I ain't gonna lie. You do eat a lot. Okay. And you need to work on calories on your meals. And you need to stop eating those fast foods and stuff, because it's not helping you, and all that processed food, because you eat a lot more processed foods than you eat anything else. Okay. And put your dietary with vegetables. And you definitely need to start taking real supplements and not drinking all those energy drinks, because that also will make your heart go. And it also will give you, guess what else, Jasmine? Anxiety. Energy drinks do give you anxiety. That's why you feel like, I can't do this, I can't do it. That's why. Okay? You know? But let's continue. She in the dark, y'all. So, I mean, what y'all want me to do?
I couldn't read the menu. That was really one sign that something was up. Like, I couldn't see it. Like, everything was blurry. But I remember what I used to always.
I thought that was always your life, not being able to read. I'm sorry. That too soon? Okay.
But I couldn't see it. And then I was having, like, triggers to where the cars' lights were, like, really hurting my eyes. And so I was just like, I just need to get home. And so I got home. I dozed off waiting on the fight to start. And then I woke up and I was like, man, my chest feels so heavy. And then, that's what it was. And I took my blood pressure and I was like, maybe I just need to go in and get a better reading. I went in and they did say it was elevated, but they also said that on my paperwork, it said, what did it say?
Can I be honest with you, Jasmine? I think you're lying. I mean, I think you're exaggerating, because I think you want sympathy. I think you're trying to get more money. I think you're trying to get your channel to go into a certain spin. I think you're trying to get more attention. You want some attention from Philip. You want Philip to give you the attention. Philip went back to his woman. He don't want to be with you once again. You got dumped again. That's my opinion. I think that you are just, always making excuses for the things that you should be doing better with your life. But this is who you are, Jasmine. I don't know why you're trying to act or trying to play as if we're supposed to be on that page, the same page as you are. I don't know what that's about with you, but I think it's just you're very overdone and cooked. Okay? You're cooked. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what you're talking about. And it's dead and gone. It's over. It is totally over. We do not care. You do not care. We do not care, Jasmine. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's just the fact that you lie so much, and I think you're just always seeking out for attention. Why don't you just work and do the things that you know you need to do? Why do you always have to seek attention from everybody? Why? I'm just asking a real question that nobody, people are just gonna keep saying, oh, Jasmine, poor Jasmine. Girl, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Only thing I could do is tell you is to get some of my herbs. um I can tell you get my services for a life coach so we can try to organize your life. um that's the only thing I can tell you to do. That's what I can tell you to do. And I could also tell you to that's all I can tell you to do.
Anxiety and stress related. And it said blurry vision, shortness of breath, like all this stuff. Like I feel so overwhelmed in my mind. Like Legend's birthday's tomorrow. I wanted to do something with the kids and go pick them up, but it was such a fucking hassle today dealing with that shit and that nigga. I just I don't even have the energy to do anything. Like my anxiety is like at all time high. And yeah, I was in the hospital because I thought I was afraid to go to sleep. That's why I went to the hospital, because I was like, what if I go to sleep and I don't wake up? And then I just started thinking about Legend, like, what, he's 2, he doesn't know.
So that's the only person that you thinking about is Legendary? You have other children. Why is it always just about Legendary? Why don't you just handle your business? Why? Because you know that Legendary probably will go into foster care because you know nobody's going to take Legendary. Is that what it is? Because you know at least the other 3 have, or the other 4 have, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Because you know the other 4 has a father that's there.
The car, he's gonna sit here and cry. I just started thinking about that one child that was clawing at their door and stuff like that. That went through my mind, and I just couldn't. So I just got up and went. I didn't call nobody because who the fuck am I gonna call? Who cares? No one cares. And I just got up and went. And I didn't say anything until I got back home to anybody.
I mean, I don't understand why is it always, let Philip's fault, because she can't. Yeah. I mean,
It was a long day, but I do feel overwhelmed. Trying to do everything. Trying to do everything. And then, you got a dumb mother freaking person that is just like throwing stuff in your face.
Jasmine, if it's not true, why are you worried about somebody throwing something in your face? Why do you care about what anybody thinks about you? I'm not understanding that, unless it's true. The bottom line is you need the whole point is I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, you way too close to Philip, right? You need to keep Philip about your business, and Philip need to keep you about his business. You need to stay up out of everybody's business, and you need to focus on you and not focus on what's going on with Philip and focus on what Philip's talking about. You still in love with Philip, which is the reason why it bothers you. I don't give a damn about what nobody's talking about me. Y'all can do a video, y'all can jump up and down, y'all can run around the street, y'all can talk about me. I don't give a fuck, right? So that's what I'm asking you. Why do you give a fuck? Why do you give a fuck about what anybody says, thinks, or is, right? It doesn't make no sense. You need to focus on you and what you're doing. But you ain't living right. You ain't living right. That's the reason why you give a damn, because you ain't living right. Because you're not living up to the things that you're supposed to do as a parent, as a mother, as a YouTube so-called content creator. This shit is boring, right? This is the only time people really watch you or listen to you is when you're down and trouting. And why do you want to be down and trouting all the time? Like right here, 2,827 views, which ain't a whole lot. Which is not a whole lot for the size of your channel. Your views have tanked, right? Why don't you get you a real job? It doesn't make no damn sense.
And you got a dumb motherfucking person that is just like throwing stuff in your face.
How you call anybody dumb? Why do you care about what, again, anybody thinks? See, the factor is why you could co-parent with him without having a relationship with him. I mean, you know what I mean? You all are too close. That's because you still respect or honor the things that he says about you. So what? Get it together. If you had your life together, you wouldn't care about what nobody thought about you. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't give a damn about what nobody thought about you. It would be typical, right? Why would you care? If you had all your stuff and all your ducks in a row, you'll be rocking. You'll be like, oh well, Philip, whatever, whoever, y'all can say whatever about me. I got it going on. But you don't have it together. I know, and everybody else knows that you don't have it together. Okay.
And it's so overwhelming. Like I want to cry because it's just like, what? Like,
so it's overwhelming at what someone talks about you. Oh, okay. Girl, shut up.
What? And none of it makes sense. I picked my daughter up early from school today to go take her to get her dress and shoes. And at first,
okay, that's typical. That's what happens when we have teenagers or preteens. They go to dances, they go to parties, they go to places like that. So what we do is we go and take them to go get their outfits. And usually we don't wait till the last minute. Usually you could have done that on the weekend. Why the hell you wait on the day of her dance to go and do all that shit, which you could have been done? You could have did that on last month, the 22nd or whatever. So you didn't know about this month dance in advance? I don't believe that. You know what I mean? So you could have had all this stuff done. Why are you tripping off of you? Her hair should have been done. The only thing that probably should have been done the day before is her hair. You should have been had her outfit together. I don't know what you're talking about. You always making excuses for why you can't do this and why you can't do that. And basically, what, you want some money now? Is this a money bag again? Please tell me you're not asking people for money again today.
Everything's cool. And then all of a sudden, she's missed too many days. I'm like, too many days. And like trying to say that I didn't. I was like, hold on. She missed one day of school. I took her doctor's note to the school. So what days did she miss? Because it wasn't with me. And then it was just like, oh, that doesn't matter. It's like everything is about, like, sometimes.
Okay, so Jasmine, that lets you. Okay, so if he. Okay, let me get on your head. So if she's missing all these days and she's with Philip, that's letting me know that Philip don't need to have them that many more days. You, as a mother, need to make sure she gets to school. You've been getting them to school, but you're too focused on Legendary. You need to make sure this little girl gets to school, or your children get to school. They're not getting to school. So if they miss too many days, obviously it's a problem. If the school is letting so that means that Philip is not taking them to school, or Hannah's not. Them folk over at that other house is not taking them to school. So what you need to do is make sure your children get back to school on time. Just Philip need to go back to just keeping the children on the weekend, because obviously he can't handle it, Jasmine.
I was like, with that motherfucker, it's like, who's a better parent? I'm a better parent. You ain't shit. Like, and I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. And
apparently it looks like neither one of y'all are good parents, because y'all can't get y'all children back and forth to school on time or on the days that they're supposed to go. They go Monday through Friday. Okay, Jasmine. Now, sometimes, like, okay, for example, sometimes my son's computer be showing out or whatever, and sometimes it may take him a little minute. I might have to text the teacher like, hey, he's gonna be a little minute logging into class because we're having some computer issues. She's like, no problem. You know what I mean? They don't mark them absent because they already know it's something within the system. And I'm like, okay, so we're gonna download it back and reboot it. Oh, excuse me. All he has to do. The point is, if you let them know, they'll work with you. And that's light stuff. You know what I mean? That's light, because it's computer issues do happen. Or sometimes he may forget to get ready to log in. I have to say, hey, get ready to log in. You know what I'm saying? The teacher might be late because she's in another class or whatever. Or I may have to leave home to come here. You understand what I'm saying? So I try to work around that. We work with each other. But what is happening, Jasmine, for whatever reason, your children are not getting to school because Philip is not responsible, obviously. And your ass ain't either. Let's be clear about that. And y'all keep arguing about who's the better parent. Y'all need to argue about who's the shittier parent. That's what y'all need to argue about, okay? But let's continue.
just a bitch out here trying to make it and take care of my kids.
Yeah, I'm just a bitch out here trying. Why do you are a bitch though, so whatever. I'm gonna call you what you call yourself.
Legend's birthday. I don't even feel like going and driving away to fucking Georgetown to get my kids just so that he can have a party with them. I'm just like, maybe I should just let it wait until they come back home and do something. Like I don't even want to go nowhere. I don't know what I'm doing. Part of me is like, oh, should I just take him somewhere by himself? But I want to lay in bed.
That's what you want to do anyway. Or should I just take him by itself? What's the point? Why this is what's weird to me. Chris don't have no family that could come to a Legendary's birthday party. Huh? That's weird. So he don't come to his birthday party. You don't have none of the family or the friends or nobody want to join in with the celebrations of your kids. That's weird.
Bed and just chill.
You just want to take him by yourself anyway because you didn't want to pay for anybody else and you wanted to be his own special day. Let's keep it real.
I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I just want to lay down for a minute. And
you don't cook or clean any damn way, bitch.
Breathe. You know? I agree. School system, this is crazier. Kids never forget those days. Yeah, but their dad was just on my ass. And I'm just like, nigga, like, she only missed one day and I had a doctor note with me. And it was just, oh, but you need to do this. I'm 2 or something. Nigga, I know how to get my daughter's work. I know how to ask the teacher stuff. And it just was a back-to-back thing. Everything was a fucking problem.
Jasmine. So wait a minute. Why is it to the point where the teacher, if they're telling you that your daughter missed too many days of school, then she's not going to school? She's not going to school, Jasmine. Why are y'all not sending this kid to school on time? I'm just asking a straight up question. Why you not sending this kid to school on time? It doesn't make no damn sense. It just doesn't. Why you can't get this kid to school on time? What the hell? I'm sorry, y'all dropped my computer case thing. Why this kid can't get to school on time? It's utterly ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. What is the purpose?
Problem. And then it was just like, you just want her to go to this dance. Oh yeah, I want to spend my money on a dress that she's gonna wear one time and shoes that she's gonna wear one time. Yeah, I want to do all this. I want her to go. She wanted to go. So it overwhelmed me dealing with that and he talking.
It's okay to be I'm sorry. It's okay to be focused on the kids at social life, but how come you can't be focused on her education? It doesn't really seem like you are focused on that. You know, you are too focused on everything else but the education. That is so weird to me.
Talking mess. It's so funny. You know, he said, you're just mad because your nigga left you. That's what he said. That's what he said to me. I'm just mad because my nigga left me.
I mean, you kind of do come across like that, but I mean, who cares though? Why y'all always going back and forth like that? Who gives a goddamn? I mean, your dude did leave you or whatever. I mean, he was never really your dude anyway because he really didn't want to be with you. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. But secondly, Philip, his old frog face looking self, he dumped you too, Jasmine. You don't know how to select the right type of people to have children with or to even be with. And why don't you not focus on what Frogface got to say? Why don't y'all make sure the damn children get to school on time or get to school and make sure they get an accurate education? That's why you failing. The little girl can barely read. She can't read for real.
So sad how he can just go low. Because I can go lower, you know? But I always choose to be the bigger bitch. avoid all stress.
But at the end of the day, Jasmine, that is something who cares about? Who cares? Who cares? I'm focused on why your daughter ain't been going to school. I want to know that. And how is he a better parent? Both of y'all are shitty. I'm serious. Both of y'all are shitty, shiggity parents.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I can wait till the kids come back home and do something with them.
The best way to attract high-ticket coaching clients is not
Yeah, I don't get it. She's not focused on the right things. Like, why is she her least of her problems is worried about Philip saying that he ain't got nobody or he a better parent. Girl, I would laugh him off the roof. If I was her, if she was a good parent or whatever, if you was a good mother, you wouldn't have had all 4 of your children by a pimp. How about that? I mean, that's a reality. You wouldn't have never had 4 fucking children by a fucking pimp. You wouldn't have been out there mattering, okay? So if you were so focused on your children being successful in life, who the fuck does that? I mean, not one. I can see one, but damn it, bitch, you done had 4 children by a pimp. Who does that? You.
Turn the lights off. I'm laying down. I just didn't want
These
to
bad
she's disappeared. She's doing this and that. I need a break. I need to clean up. I don't even want to clean. Fuck that cleaning shit. It's not a mess, but I have been overworking myself and beating myself up about a lot. Like not getting everything done that needs to be done. Not working out as much as I usually do because I'm trying to get other stuff done around the house. And I already beat myself up. And then when someone's really beating on you and they're beating on you a lot, and I felt like I'm so tired. You know? And they were so nice at the hospital. They gave Legend a birthday teddy bear, and they gave him a whole bunch of stickers and some ducks. They had ducks. I think one of them had to have a Jeep or something because she had a whole bunch of ducks. So yeah, I'm laying in bed. And the single bug is behind me. I struggled to watch the fight. I don't know if that was already stressful because of what was going on Netflix. I'm not really a fight person, but I watched that a little bit. Sometimes I just want to turn my phone off and just disappear from the world. If I didn't have kids, I would turn this motherfucking phone off and just disappear. It's just so much. It's a lot that people don't be knowing people don't know what you're going through. And I hold so much in. No one ever knows. Like I just be going through shit. It'd be like a handful of people that know what I'm going through. And I hold it in. I just be like, bro, I just gotta push through to the other side. And then I should have known it was something on the side. I couldn't sleep last night. And my mind just kept running. But it was racing on like, what do I need to do? I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. Oh my God, Caitlin has this. I have to take her here. Legend's birthday. What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? Do I want him to wake up to something? I went and bought him a present. I even got a few Christmas presents, put them in my closet. It's crazy. I will use my every dime. I just got that money from Sculpt Touch, and I used it on the kids. I used that whole check. I used that whole little check from Sculpt Touch on the kids. I don't know. I just be thinking like, it's so hard. I be trying to tell myself, Jasmine, you can be a little selfish sometimes. Pour into yourself. And it be just so hard to pour into myself, y'all. I be trying to, but it be.
Girl, you pour into yourself all the time. You pour into yourself more than you pour into those children. We're not going to play these games. We're not going to act like you are doing so much and you overwhelmed and doing nothing. You don't even do the bare minimum. What do you mean you overwhelmed? What do you do? What does she do, y'all? What does she do for a living? Nothing. She don't even do a successful YouTube, okay? Okay? Do you hear me?
Hard. Because I'd be like, man, my kids really need this. She can really use this. I want her to feel beautiful. And I was like, dang, this dress is a little pricey, but I want her to feel beautiful. I want her to feel like a princess. And then I saw something there for Ava. And then I was like, oh, she'll love this for Christmas. That was like Legend's birthday, so I have to get him.
Okay, I see what this point of this video. Okay, so let me holler at y'all. The point of this video is basically Jasmine wants you all to buy her children some Christmas gifts. She wants you to give her some money for Legendary birthday or buy him some gifts because she don't want to pay because she's too cheap to buy it. I mean, that's the bottom damn line, y'all. Does she creating this whole fiasco about Philip saying she a shitty parent, which she is. Both of them were shitty parents. But you know, there's a lie. There's always a lie, but there's also truth in a lie. Remember that, y'all. There's a lie, but there's also truth in a lie. And what the truth is right now, to be honest with y'all, the truth is basically they probably did argue, and he probably did say he was a better parent than her, and he probably just did talk about her not having no man or whatever. But the bottom down line is, why she's still talking to Philip? Why she's still in Philip and Hannah business? And Philip's such a shitty person, and he ain't this and he ain't that. Why the fuck you still talk to him? Why do you still deal with him? Why do we always have to hear about Philip and Hannah's business? Why, like that ain't none of your business. So why you always in their business if you're so focused on being this good mother or down ass bitch as you call yourself? Why do you always keep talking about them? Nobody wants to hear about these two. I'm tired of you talking about Philip. I'm tired of you talking about Hannah. I'm tired of your whole existence on the terms of your life. It just gets on my damn nerves. Every time we turn around, oh, I'm overwhelmed. Oh, she says this all the time, bitch. Well, give up. Go check yourself in where your sister's at. Go do that. Go do that for a little while until you can get yourself together. That's what you need to do. Until you can work on yourself. If you can't deal with life, then you can't deal with it. I've never met anybody that talks about how horrible their life is. That's exactly what you say. You say how horrible stuff is. You hate somebody always putting you down. Girl, handle your business. Can nobody put you down if you do what you're supposed to do in this life? But you don't. You always talking about somebody that ain't got this, ain't got that. It's always something. That is annoying. You realize how annoying that is. I mean, every fucking time we turn around, you always on her complaining, talking about you overwhelmed. Well, give up then. Shit. I'm serious. You say the same shit over and over. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what's going on with me. You are very draining. You are extremely draining to every soul here on the YouTube streets. Damn, what is so hard about your life? Is only what you make it. And if you choose to not have a good life, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you. You choose to have a good life. And then when somebody offers you suggestions, you never, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Only time you happy or you pretend to be happy is when somebody giving you something, when somebody's giving you money. Even if somebody gave you advice, you're not happy with that. People be giving you some great suggestions, but you refuse to do it. And I don't, listen, we're done. I'm not giving you no more fucking advice. If you don't like your life, well, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like if you can't make it in life, then give your children up to somebody who can help them, that can help them, because Philip ain't shit either. Right? So just give your children up to somebody that makes sense. Okay, what if a couple allegedly a couple of children already are in foster care or got adopted by somebody else too, because apparently Philip is just unfit. Let's just keep it real, right? So just give your children up. You know what I mean? Go ahead and check yourself into a mental place and have them to have or temporary give your children up. Okay, let's say that. Temporary give your children in a place where they can be loved, sponsored, enjoyed, or whatever. Get off of YouTube and check yourself into a mental place for a little while until you can get your bearings. Once you get your bearings, and get parents in classes while you're there, because you are a shitty parent. Get parents in classes. Get job skills to help you to work a regular job. Get on some meds and work through whatever issues that you have in your life and deal. If you can't do that, get the fuck off of here. For real. That somebody need to go ahead and tell Jasmine if she could get off of YouTube then. If it's that bad, Jasmine, if you struggling that bad, then you need to get your ass off YouTube. It don't make no damn sense. If Philip frog looking ass is hurting your feelings that bad, then Jasmine, and you can't take any of the bullshit his punk ass is saying, then get your ass off YouTube. Seriously. I don't understand you. The minimum people say something about you and you sitting over there overwhelmed and stupid and shit. What the hell is wrong with you? Just take your ass off of YouTube. How you doing, Ayana? Listening, you're absolutely right. The real parents get out and make it happen. Right? She wants others to provide for her children. She wants to pocket her change. Right? Right? Exactly. And spend others. Exactly. And it's like, who the fuck cares? I get tired of this heifer always complaining about her life. Girl, if you don't like your life, then I don't know. Maybe the creator, the ancestors need to take something from you. You probably need to have some things taken away from you for a little while. I thought by YouTube taking your channel or demonetizing your channel for a little while, I thought maybe you would come back humble. Well, I didn't think that. I'm lying. I knew she wasn't gonna be humble. So get off of YouTube. If it's that stressful for you, if you can't handle the pressure, then get off of YouTube. It makes all the sense in the world. It makes no sense for you to sit on here and just stop talking to Philip. Just talk to Philip's mama. Don't talk to Philip no more if he gonna put you down. Get your chip.
My son's obsessed with dinosaurs, so I just grabbed them too.
And I don't like when people say I'm crying. I clearly, if somebody's crying, you know when they crying. She wasn't crying, by the way.
Present for Kaylin.
I was like, oh, your health is so important. Take a moment to relax and getting back into a good space. Latoya, she's not going to do that because she wants your money, Latoya. You don't get that by now. He's taking it out on his regrets on you. Girl, no, he ain't. Don't internalize that BS. Jay, he don't want Jasmine. Jay, he don't want Jasmine. What are you talking about? He's turking out. He don't want her. He don't want her. Trust me. He probably screwed Jasmine from time to time, but he don't really want Jasmine because he knows Jasmine has no class. Jasmine can't get him into places that he want to get into. He has better luck getting into places with Hannah. Okay, let's be clear about that. Hannah has the more potential of getting into places. The problem with Hannah is that she's with Philip. Let's be honest, okay? Now, Jasmine don't have no get up and go. She's not trying to do nothing with her children. She's not trying to do nothing in life but to sit her fat ass on this YouTube and talk shit about how overwhelmed she is. She's always depressed. She's always overwhelmed. And it's just, to me, it'll be, my thing is, when people are really depressed, they either seek help, right? Or they go away. You know what I'm saying? They go away for a little while. Jasmine's not trying to do either. Jasmine just wants them to feel sorry for her to get money. This is all for attention. This is an attention grab. And y'all could do whatever y'all want to do. Tell me some don't cry. Girl, don't cry, but love, she's crying. She's not crying, Willie. She wants you to give you her check. Give her some money. As soon as you give her some money, Jasmine will be like, oh, who turned out the lights? This stupid whore, Mediterranean. Okay, it's understand, just rest. Exactly why you even on here. If you're so overwhelmed, get off. If you're so overwhelmed and you're having such a hard time, get off. Call a therapist. Call 911 and say, 911, I need mental help. I need somebody to come over here and get me to stop me from hurting myself. If that's the case, if you're going through it like that. If it's not like that, then get the fuck off of the internet. Get off of YouTube for a little while and cope with yourself. Get you a job. Get you a goddamn job. Damn, you overwhelmed. Bitch, what is going on in your life where you're so overwhelmed? I'm just asking you, Jasmine. What is so bad in your life? What is going on? Hello? What's going on?
So,
have you heard about the GLP-1 lawsuit? If you've taken a GLP-1 product and experienced unexpected illness like stomach paralysis, gastroparesis, or even eye stroke.
Okay. And like right now, guys, I don't even know how to even explain how I feel. Like looking at my phone, I wish I can explain how I feel. Like the touch. I can't even explain. Like it feels like, so I'm laying on my side and my head is on my hands. My head feels like it's not my head. Like it's not a.
Jasmine, why you ain't go to the emergency room? If you was feeling all like that, why didn't you stay there? Why didn't they keep you if you was that bad? Why didn't they keep you? Why did they send you about that way? Because I'm telling you, if she had a real big heart problem, they wouldn't have kept her. I assure you, they would not have kept her. Okay? They would not have kept her.
A part of my body, like it's something else, like a rock, but I can feel it. I don't even know how to explain how I'm trying to say this, but like I can really feel like the textures of my my hair on my face.
Jasmine, why didn't they keep you? You got some issues. I don't want to make light of that because I don't want to make light of somebody having a mental breakdown. I'm just gonna say I just don't believe you are. That's the issue. The issue is, Jasmine, I don't believe that you're having a mental breakdown. I don't believe you are as sick as you're trying to front. I don't believe that something is really wrong with you. I think it's just another money grab. I think you're just trying to seek attention. I believe you do have a mental problem, but it ain't what we think it is. I think that you're like slow, like you need like, like a case manager or whatever. And I think that you just need to be honest with yourself and just try to get out of the I think you need to get out of being on YouTube and social media and go and seek real help, because that's the only way that you're going to get the type of help that you need if you get off of YouTube and not just taking a break. See, you thinking that people just telling you to take a break off YouTube. No, I really don't think you should even be on here because you're spiraling out of control. You know what I mean? You need legitimate help. Okay, so just get off of YouTube and go seek counseling, because, you're always overwhelmed. Every little minimum task is overwhelming you. And if you can't handle minimum task, then you need to get off of YouTube and go and have somebody else do those tasks for you. Now, if everybody else does those tasks for you, then you need to pay them child support, okay? That's what you need to do. And Philip, question, Philip. So you're not taking this young into school, Philip? I'm just asking you a straight up question. So you mean to tell me you're not taking this young into school, Philip? That don't make no damn sense. So this child is not being able to go to school. That don't make no sense. Why you ain't been taking the child to school? And Jasmine, why the fuck you ain't been checking to make sure she's going to school? I don't care if she is in Philip's care. You know what the hell you dealt with when you made a baby with him. Why the fuck didn't you make sure the little girl is going to school? That don't make no sense. So the school just not telling you that she missed a couple of days? They don't have a automatic thing when the children. Let me tell you something. My son had missed a couple of classes, and I had to show them proof. Well, number one, he had some issues with the computer, and I had told one of the teachers, but I guess she didn't relay one of the messages. But that's my responsibility to let her know. So anyway, I had to provide the proof that the computer was having some issues, that the computer was down. And so I tried to get him logged into other computers, and it was having some issues, right? So I let them know. So he got those days excused. You understand what I'm saying? But the time he just missed 2 classes. Okay. And by the time I got the computer back up and running, they was letting me know, like, hey, is everything okay? That's the first thing I asked. I'm like, yeah, the computer was down. I showed them the proof that the computer was down, and they said, okay, he got excused. And all he had to do was look at two videos. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? And that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You got to let the school know what the hell is going on. And what kind of school? Why wouldn't they call you and let you know, Jasmine? Why didn't you check with the school to make sure that she's going every day? I don't understand that. That's your responsibility. I wouldn't be waiting on Philip to call me and tell me he got them children in this class or whatever, because I already know how that go. You the mother. You are the mother. You don't wait on the man to do this or do that. I don't do that. I don't just depend on my husband to do certain things. And that's my husband, y'all. I still go behind him to make us, for example, like I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. Let's say my son have homework. I still go behind him and teach him. My husband is definitely very intelligent, very smart, but that's just me being a mother. I'm not getting ready to wait for him to say, well, I had well, I did this, because he might not understand. He might have left something behind, or my son might have told him that, hey, I didn't have to do that, Dad. They said I didn't have to do that. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what the child done told the daddy. So you always got to go behind that child and that man. You just do. That's what mothers do. I'm just gonna tell you. And then you still trusting your husband. You still loving your husband or your child father. You still cool with him, but it's not personal. You just want to make sure things get done. What's the problem? Why would you chance and wait for that? If the school is saying so, obviously she missed more than 3 days. Obviously. The school is not going to say she missed too many days. That's not what they're not going to do. They're not going to say that, Jasmine, unless she missed a lot of days. Okay, Jasmine? That's serious. That's real. And I don't know why you don't think, why you don't understand that. Because you don't care. You're not focused on them children's education. I keep saying it. I've been saying that for the longest. And people try to make me feel bad because I say that. My mother was a school teacher, y'all. Okay? And I was raised in a family with two household parents, okay? In there, right? And my mama still, even though my daddy might have been at home with me or whatever, my mama still called me and check on me. She didn't just wait on my daddy to tell her what she's doing okay. My mama was like, let me talk to her. My mama called the school. My mama made sure that the school called her to let her know whatever. My mama didn't wait on that. And you don't do that. I don't know what that's about with Jasmine, but I thought that you always check to make sure that your children are going to school. I don't give a damn if they over your mama house. Even if my children go to my mama house, my biological mama house, I'm still gonna call her to make sure my son get logged in. You know what I mean? But that's what I do. And the only way my son is gonna miss school is because he's sick. Okay?
That makes sense. Like I felt like I could hear my heartbeat whenever I was at the emergency room. Like I could hear my heart beating. I can feel it. I was like freaking out. Like my chest feels.
But probably because you had an anxiety attack because you're taking all those supplements and you doing all that. I'm sorry, y'all. My allergies been messing with me today, y'all. I'm gonna take some sea moss. Woo. She has autism and ADD, ADHD. Woo. Woo. Plus, she needs to stop making everything content, right? Plus, she watches Chris back. Plus, she wants Chris back. I'm sorry. I said watches. What the hell am I talking about? Woo. Ooh, yeah, I'm sorry. My allergies.
Was heavy. Like it just felt real heavy. So I'm probably about to go to sleep. We'll try to. I just want to let y'all know I probably just won't do anything tomorrow. I will.
Jasmine, this all could have been a post. This could have been a post where you could have just said, hey, guys, I'm not coming live today because I'm struggling mentally, you know what I'm saying? Or physically, I'm having anxiety issues or whatever the case. I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what the hell the point of this video, but whatever. She could have just said, hey guys, I'm not going live. You know what I mean? I'm not posting right now. I need to take a mental break. I'm sick. I don't feel well. It's just not going right. I'm not happy with my current life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking a mental break. I mean, goddamn, girl. You're not girl. I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you, Jasmine, that ain't nobody got that type of time. Like for real. Nobody got that type of time to keep hearing you come up here and do all that, girl. This could have been a simple post and we would have been done. Okay, Jasmine, sorry, feel better. I mean, that's what your people would have done. But instead, you came up here to make it a cash grab. I mean, that's exactly what you did. So, I mean, hey, You know, somebody that's having all these mental problems. I don't know why they coming up here on YouTube. YouTube is not Dear Diary, okay? I don't know what that's about or why y'all think that Dear Diary is supposed to be on social media. Hell, nobody. I mean, I thought I posted too much. You know, I thought I told too much. But I'm like, I don't even tell my life like that. Not like that. Not shit like that. Little stuff. But good Lord, you tell about your when you go to the restroom. You tell us how it looked when you was in there. It's like, girl, and then get mad when people talk about you. You need to be talked about because you keep coming up here with this mess. Shoot, that's why Philip talk about you because he knows that you have the mental capacity of an orange. You know what I'm saying? This is why people treat you the way they do, Jasmine, because it's just this video alone is just ridiculous. Why? If you're not feeling well mentally, get off of here. Go get a regular job. Go get some SSI or something. You know, maybe you can get some SSI for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll give you, maybe the government will give you some SSI so you don't have to work and you could just deal with Legendary since you want to deal with Legendary. You know, you could just deal with Legendary and let your mama, maybe your mama will raise your children because she sure as fuck didn't raise you. You know what I'm saying?
No, see, the mom in me will get up, run to fucking HEB and give my baby a cupcake, and I'm singing happy birthday. So, that's
The mom in you because you don't want to be bothered with them other children. That's why.
mom in me, right? I don't even feel like driving. I really just don't feel like driving anywhere. It took everything for me to drive to the emergency room, but I was like, I cannot risk me going to sleep and not waking up.
Jasmine, if you do not, if you are that sick, then why didn't you fucking stay in the hospital? I'm asking you, why didn't they keep you? If she was that bad off, y'all, why didn't they keep her? If she was having something, why didn't they keep her? Right. She could have done a dairy birthday, just a little one. Exactly. This just an excuse because she not handling her business. You know, she get paid tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. She get paid next week, y'all. You know what I mean? It's not hard to throw the little boy a little birthday party. All she need is a cake, and he's little. He's not gonna remember that. And buy him like one big toy and call it a fucking day. You know, do a cake, sing happy birthday, and you know, why don't his daddy come there and throw us a party? You know, what happened to his daddy, Jasmine? Did you ask Philip for some money for dairy? Is that what happened? Is that why he's upset? Huh? I don't like this color. But you know what, Jasmine? You know the best thing about this video that it's in the dark. I'm really glad that you did not bring your ass on her because we know your house is probably trifling. We know that you look dirty. You probably ain't combed your hair, brush your teeth, wash your head, nothing. So I am really proud that your funky ass got up here and made this video dark so we could not see you. That's number one. Number two, girl, talking about avoid all stress, doctor orders. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all, I don't know why y'all giving her any suggestions because this whore is stupid. Of course it's dark because the bitch didn't put it in the dark.
He's gonna do that. Get up. Go to HEB.
But she don't really get out. I'm so sick of her talking about HEB. That's all she does is go to HE fucking B. Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Get him a cupcake. And I made a post the other day about basketball. How whenever I play, it's like you forget all your problems. I feel like.
But Jasmine, that's your fault. You don't never have no money. You don't have no money because you don't know how to spend your money on the right things. That's where you need to get some money. You need to start spending your money on the right things. And you don't have a hustle about you. You don't. You don't know how to hustle. You don't know how to turn a coin into something.
Of course, you forget all your problems. That's on the outside world. Like, but if you actually go on the coin, that's a whole other story. But it does clear my mind a little bit. But I think where my anxiety triggers into is coming back to reality. It's almost like PTSD. Like I be playing. I mean, like,
oh my God, Jasmine. You know, it's some real people that have PTSD, but and there's other people that hear other people say it. So you must have learned this new key word, okay? You know, and then there's other people that just make the shit up so they can get attention. Or y'all gonna just give her some attention because she apparently needs some. Okay, Jasmine, since you want some attention, we'll give it to you, okay? Right. Yeah, she could just get him a little cake and let his siblings come over there and just celebrate him and just buy him a gift and call it a day. I mean, good Lord, you making more than what it is.
like another.
Why don't Derry have any cousins? You know, he already has siblings. If you had been respectful toward the baby moms, maybe they would have all came together for Derry's birthday party. Don't y'all not live too close, too far? Well, I know, you know, Medusa obviously is in Cali, but you understand what I'm saying? He got other two. He got twin siblings. How come they couldn't come? Why didn't you have a better relationship with them? And maybe y'all could have all did something together. Maybe if you wasn't such a stink whore, then you know people would have came together and celebrated Derry. But no, because of you are who you are, this is the type of shiggity that happens.
Dimension, another world, and then once I hear the buzzard, I come back to reality.
Oh my God. Now you hallucinating. Now you going off into other places. Girl, what movie you been watching?
You know.
Okay, so if you're so stressed out, stop playing basketball. Stop going to the gym for a little while. Maybe you need to just check yourself into and getting help. Okay, why don't you just do that?
And then that's whenever it's like, fuck, I'm back right here. I'm back here, you know? So, I don't know. All right, I'm about to lay down with Legend. I'm laying down now, but it's about to be 2 o'clock. I just want to give y'all an update and let y'all know. So, love you.
Where's your doctor's note? I don't even believe you at this point, Jasmine. You need to pull out a real doctor's note at this point. You know, just like Chrissy. If you really married, pull out your marriage license. Jasmine, pull out the doctor's note. You know what I'm saying? Why they didn't keep you? Why didn't they keep you? Huh? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go out of here. I want to come and finish this video. She's definitely unhinged, right? She cussed out his aunt. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she would have had more help. Right. I need to go to the restroom and everything, y'all. I'm gonna take a bit of a break and I could come back. I just didn't want to take the video off again. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do Chrissy. No one cares, Jazz. No. Stop drinking coffee. Exactly. Well, coffee. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But coffee doesn't give me anxiety. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It doesn't do that for me. But again, different supplements or different different drinks can do different things with different people. Coffee doesn't give me anxiety. Coffee just kind of coffee, to be honest with you, it relaxes me. Just to be honest with y'all, I'm just saying it relaxes me. Sometimes it gives me energy. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But you know what? For me, but see the difference between me and Jasmine, I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. I drink way more water than I do coffee. I probably have a cup. Today is probably I made coffee into I had probably 2 cups of coffee, but I split them into 4. But it's not full, but it's just the point that the way that I broke it up. So I really didn't have that. So it's kind of, but it was mixed in with a herb. So I mixed my coffee in with herbs. So it's not a full, it's not really, I put mushrooms in there too, y'all. Okay. So I didn't put all of that in a cinnamon stick I already had, you know, but still, that's probably, I don't know. But anyway, so I don't understand. And I drink a lot of water. Like, seriously. This is like my 4th cup of water since I've been in here for about 3 hours. Literally, y'all. And so I sit all the water. I got 2 more waters I have to drink while I'm here. Now, that's not talking about the waters I'm going to have when I get home. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all, I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm going to go ahead and go because I need to go to the restroom and then I'm going to come back. So y'all turn y'all notifications on. I do appreciate each and every one of you, but I have to go to the restroom. And I don't want to put y'all on hold. I'm trying to work on not doing that.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.